What's going on, guys? In this training video, I'm going to be talking to you today about the importance of congruence and congruency. And what that means in marketing is basically how fluent and how well it flows from basically your ad to your landing page, to the offer, to the ending, the whole thing, how smooth it is. And some of you might not even know what congruence is. But it's the quality or state of agreeing or corresponding. Basically, it has to flow. It has to relate with each other. So basically what that means when it comes to marketing is congruence in marketing is a high level of conversion rate centered design principle. Now, basically what it means is if like one image or maybe the copy or video or image isn't aligned with the campaign, maybe the landing page doesn't opt up with the Facebook ad video, it causes friction. It causes an overall hurt and impact on your conversion rate, so which is not acceptable. So when it comes to basically building out congruency inside of your funnel, or inside of your marketing, I should say, you want to make sure you have congruency from the Facebook ad, which is the first thing, or the Instagram advertisement, or maybe it might be the YouTube ad. Wherever it is, it has to have congruency to that one advertisement. Even the webinar needs to have congruency to that advertisement. And normally everything, or it might not be a webinar, it might be a product. Normally the objective, the overall objective, to sell something, somebody, to have somebody watch a training, that will have, everything will have to be congruent to that. So hopefully that kind of helps out with a little bit about what the confusion you might have with congruence and congruency. A lot of people might say, why is it so important? Well, if one piece, like we were talking earlier, if one piece of copy or image, maybe even a video, doesn't really work or align with your overall campaign and objective, it's going to cause friction. It's going to hurt your overall conversion rate. You could be getting a 10% conversion rate, but you're getting a 5%. And instead of getting a 20% conversion rate, you're getting a 10% conversion rate. It basically depends on what it is that is causing that friction. It could be the ad has no congruency to the landing page or the offer, or the the landing page has no congruency with the ad itself that's placed, or maybe even correlation to the webinar. Now, when we're talking about congruence and congruency when it comes to marketing, you're talking about even the colors on the landing page, the background of what the ad was shot in. If you're, for example, shooting an ad driving down the road and you're in your car, and the landing page video is you on a boat or you in a suit, they might get some correlation because you're there, but they might not understand, okay, dang, I just saw this guy here, now I see him here. There's no correlation. The backgrounds are completely different. Probably the lighting is completely different. You want to have the same colors too throughout the whole landing page all the way to the thank you page. You want to make sure that this congruency is there. The headlines match up from the Facebook ad headline to the landing page headline. Should be exact, like almost exact. Sometimes you should tweak a tiny bit of wording, but normally should be exact. Same thing with the secrets. If you have a section of your landing page talking about secrets or talking about skills, those has to have correlation, and you should talk about those inside of the landing page video or have text inside the landing page. You want almost a duplication. What you say and put out on an ad on Facebook or Instagram or YouTube, it should almost be a duplication to what you put out on a landing page or in a messenger sequence or in an email campaign or in a lead form. If you're doing a landing page and they're going to a bridge page or a webinar or maybe an upsell or selling page, you want to make sure you have all of these correlations and congruencies there, or it's going to cause friction. The biggest thing is it's going to throw off your potential customer or client, make them leave. If they see a Facebook ad and you're talking about one thing and the offer and landing page is something completely different, or it's somebody else. Now, this is big with affiliate marketing. A lot of people will try to just, hey, I did this, quit their job, maybe throw out some money in front of somebody, depending on the offer. If it's a running an affiliate offer for a program or skills or something, maybe even something like MDM, you're not going to have a good success rate if you're literally, one, throwing money out there and you're grabbing the wrong audience, and two, if it's just you having a Facebook picture or ad video ran and the landing page is me and has nothing to do with you. You need to have that almost in affiliate marketing. When you have to have congruency and be congruent, you want to make sure that they see you, know you, and you're almost doing the network marketing side of basically relating with me and building up that edification towards me. So when they do hear from me, maybe on a bridge page or on the webinar or so on and so forth, they got that congruency. We have that congruency there. Same thing if it goes with any other affiliate product you're doing or program you're doing. If you have your own physical product, of course, or you're promoting a physical product or brand, you want to stay specific in that area. If you're talking about one thing, you don't want to talk about something else. But if it's not yours and you're being an affiliate, you want to be that bridge to have that congruency there. Now, when we're talking about the next thing and the overall reason why congruency is so important is you're going to be wasting money in the long point if you're not doing it, which is not acceptable. So I know that was kind of worded a little bit weird, but basically you want to have congruency. You're going to be always testing and coming out with different products and different businesses and trying to go after different products and different businesses. It's just you're going to go in this spiraling loophole and this circling, almost like a dog chasing its tail. You're never going to get anywhere. You're just going to be spending money, which you want to, from the start, always make sure you have congruency. This comes in from the ad video, and actually we're going to actually show you real quick on, where should you have this congruency. The first thing, guys, is from the Facebook ad or Instagram advertisement or YouTube ad, etc., to the landing page or first message if you're doing a messenger bot. So this might show, it's going to show a couple different colors and stuff like that, but what I'm basically showing you here is from the original ad, you want to make sure you have congruency to the landing page in the first message if you're sending inside of a messenger bot. Now this means, same copy, same text, you're talking about the same thing, offering them the same thing. This goes for, the videos on the ad and the landing page, or the first message if you're using a messenger bot growth tool. Now, the next thing would be the landing page or the messenger bot to the download page, maybe the webinar room, bridge room, or the checkout page. Sometimes you're offering a free product, so they're going to download it. Sometimes you're getting that lead. You're getting that person's information and driving them to a webinar room. That way you want to make sure you have congruency. If you are doing an affiliate, you want to have the congruency there. Sometimes you're even selling them a product right from the landing page. They put in their information to go to the checkout page and they're at the checkout page. From this now landing page or first message, you want to have the congruency to download page, webinar room, and the checkout page. And you guys probably know the next thing, we're on the download page, the webinar room, or broadcast or bridge room, or the checkout page. Now these are just examples that might have a couple different other scenarios. Realistically, you should have congruency everywhere, but I wanted to kind of break it down for you guys. Now from the download page, webinar room, or bridge room, or checkout page, to the application page, if you're requiring them to go to an application page, or even the upsell or downsell page, and I should even put in the checkout page again. If you were going to a webinar room, you might actually go to a checkout page. You want to make sure you have congruency. Every single step should have congruency. So you should start to see a pattern here that we're starting the ad. The starting place has congruency to the next objective, and the next objective has congruency to the next objective, and so on and so on and so on until it completely is, you're done with your whole process. You even want to have congruency, I'm sure you should know, in the follow-up messages, if they're emails or if they're messenger bots, if they're push notifications, desktop notifications, whatever type of follow-up process, text message follow-up, maybe it's follow-up calls. You want to make sure you have congruency in all of this stuff. Congruency is so important, but it always starts with the main objective. That's why it's in the Facebook ad section. You want to have congruency in your Facebook ad to the landing page, or else you're not going to get people to go further in your step. And that's the biggest objective right there, is to get somebody from not knowing who you are or who a company is or seeing a company or a product or service to going to an opt-in page and getting on an opt-in page and successfully having somebody turn into a lead from cold traffic. So basically, guys, that's kind of where we should have congruency. Now, the last thing would be the application page, or we might have done, the upsell or downsell page to the thank you page, to the end objective. You want to have congruency there. I want to show you guys a couple of examples, before we get out of here. The is an example of no congruency, having no congruency. I didn't really have a personal example for you guys because I always knew kind of congruency is super important. I mean, from split testing possibly, but congruency, this has zero congruency at all. This is a guy talking about finding new patient referral secrets revealed, talking about giving away a free course, and then they get to a landing page talking about a free video reports the top 5 natural ways to relieve back pain and start feeling young again. That has no correlation, and I don't even know how my email got in there. But anyway, that has no correlation. There's no congruency. If I were to be a person and go on that page and see that, I would leave immediately. I would not stay. So again, you want to make sure you have congruency. You want it to look something like this. It's a paintball place that they ran getting new passes, and it turns into basically the same thing, talking about, hey, get your buddy pass right here. This is what it includes. Grab the special offer right now. This is another one below, a client of mine. Hey, this is a local, we're offering new decks, porches, screen-in porches. You want that job done for you. We're calling out local homeowners. It's a carousel ad showing them multiple different jobs that the client that I was doing offers. And then this one is a messenger. First message is, hey, what's up? Are you a current homeowner looking to get that free estimate on one of those projects you've been wanting done? Super, super simple, but it has congruency to the ad itself. Now, anybody knows on Messenger, you can't install like any there. But that's basically the whole objective here, guys, and you should understand by now is you want to have congruency throughout your whole marketing, everything that you're going, your products, your services, your marketing strategies, your follow-up, everything. You want to have congruency in everything, and it needs to be congruent. So this has been the congruency section inside of the Academy, inside the Facebook Ads Mastery section.